Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Easy Way, the podcast where we talk about everyone's favorite beverages in simple, everyday English.
Hi there, I'm Sarah, and I absolutely love tea. I drink at least 4 cups every day.
And I'm Mike. I'm completely addicted to coffee. I can't start my morning without it.
Today, we're going to teach you how to talk about coffee and tea in English. These are perfect conversation topics because almost everyone drinks one or the other.
That's right. Whether you're at a cafe, at work, or meeting new friends, knowing how to talk about drinks is really useful.
So grab your favorite cup of coffee or tea, sit back, and let's begin.
Sarah, let me ask you something. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Oh, that's easy. I go straight to the kitchen and put the kettle on. I need my morning tea. What about you?
I turn on my coffee maker immediately. I actually set it up the night before, so it starts brewing automatically at 6:30 a.m.
Wow, that's clever. So you wake up to the smell of fresh coffee?
Exactly. The smell of coffee in the morning is amazing. It helps me wake up. How do you like your morning tea?
I prefer black tea with a little milk and 1 sugar. It's not too strong, not too weak, just perfect. What about your coffee?
I drink it black. No sugar, no milk. Just pure coffee. Some people think that's too bitter, but I love it.
Interesting. I tried black coffee once and it was way too strong for me. I prefer the gentle taste of tea.
That's the beautiful thing about drinks. Everyone has their own preference. There's no right or wrong answer.
Absolutely. Now, let me teach you some useful phrases. When you want to offer someone a drink, you can say, "Would you like some coffee?" Or, "Can I make you a cup of tea?"
Good point. And if someone offers you a drink, you can accept by saying, "Yes, please," or "That sounds great." If you don't want it, you can politely say, "No, thank you," or "I'm okay, thanks."
Perfect. Let's practice. Mike, would you like a cup of tea?
No, thank you. I'm okay with my coffee. Now, let's talk about different types of coffee. Sarah, do you know the difference between an espresso and a latte?
I'm not sure. Can you explain?
Of course. An espresso is a very strong, small coffee. It's just concentrated coffee with no milk. It comes in a tiny cup, about this big.
Oh, so that's why it's so strong.
Yes. Now, a latte is completely different. It's espresso mixed with lots of steamed milk. It's much milder and creamier.
I see. What about a cappuccino? I've heard that word many times.
Great question. A cappuccino is similar to a latte, but it has less milk and more foam on top. The foam is the white, bubbly part that sits on top of the drink.
Ah, I understand. So espresso is strong and small, latte is mild with lots of milk, and cappuccino has that foamy top.
Perfect, you've got it. There's also an Americano. That's espresso with hot water added. It's like regular coffee, but made from espresso.
This is so interesting. What's your favorite type?
I usually drink a regular drip coffee at home. That's the kind you make in a coffee maker. But when I go to a cafe, I love ordering a cappuccino.
Do you add anything to it, like sugar or flavoring?
Sometimes I add a little cinnamon on top. It gives it a nice warm flavor. Some people like to add vanilla syrup or caramel syrup to make it sweeter.
Oh, sweet coffee. That's popular, isn't it?
Very popular, especially drinks like caramel macchiato or vanilla latte. Young people especially love these sweeter drinks.
I can understand why. They're like desserts in a cup.
Exactly. Now here are some useful phrases for ordering coffee. Can I have a large latte, please? I'd like a cappuccino to go. Could I get an extra shot of espresso?
And to go means you want to take it with you, not drink it in the cafe, right?
That's correct. You can also say takeaway. That's more common in British English.
Now it's my turn. Let me tell you about different types of tea. Mike, do you know how many types of tea there are?
Maybe 5 or 6?
Actually, there are hundreds, but let's talk about the main types. First, there's black tea. This is the strongest type. It has a dark color and a bold flavor.
Is that what most people drink?
In Western countries, yes. Black tea is what you find in most tea bags. Earl Grey and English breakfast are types of black tea.
I've heard of Earl Grey. What makes it special?
Earl Grey has a special flavor called bergamot. It's a kind of citrus fruit. It smells wonderful. It's my favorite afternoon tea.
Interesting. What other types are there?
Well, there's green tea. It's lighter than black tea and has many health benefits. People say it's good for your heart and helps you stay healthy.
I've tried green tea before. It tastes very different from black tea. More grassy?
Yes, that's a good way to describe it. Some people love it, some people need time to get used to it. Then there's white tea. It's the most delicate and has a very light, sweet taste.
What about herbal tea? Is that real tea?
Excellent question. Technically, herbal tea isn't real tea because it doesn't come from the tea plant. Herbal teas are made from flowers, fruits, and herbs.
Like chamomile?
Exactly. Chamomile is a flower tea. It's very calming and helps you sleep. Peppermint is another popular herbal tea. It's refreshing and good for your stomach.
My grandmother used to drink chamomile tea before bed.
That's very common. Many people drink herbal tea in the evening because it doesn't have caffeine. Caffeine is the substance that keeps you awake.
Right. Coffee has a lot of caffeine.
Yes, and black tea has caffeine too, but less than coffee. Green tea has even less caffeine. If you want a warm drink before bed, herbal tea is perfect.
That makes sense. What about iced tea? Is that popular in England?
Not as much as in America. In the UK, we usually drink tea hot, but in summer, some people do enjoy cold tea. What about you?
In America, iced tea is huge, especially in the southern states. People drink it all year round, even in winter.
Fascinating how different cultures enjoy tea differently.
You know what I love? Coffee shop culture. It's so relaxing to sit in a cafe with a good drink and maybe a book.
Me too. In England, we have afternoon tea. It's a whole tradition. You sit down with tea, sandwiches, and little cakes.
That sounds lovely. Is it something people do often?
Not every day, but it's popular for special occasions, like birthdays or when you're meeting old friends. It's a way to spend quality time together.
In Seattle, where I'm from, coffee shops are everywhere. People go there to work on their laptops, meet friends, or just relax.
Yes, I've noticed that. Coffee shops have become like second offices for many people.
Exactly. Now let's teach our listeners some useful cafe phrases. When you enter a cafe, the staff might say, "Hi, what can I get for you today?"
And you can respond, "I'd like a medium latte, please," or "Can I have a green tea with honey?"
If you're not sure what to order, you can ask, "What do you recommend?" or "What's popular here?"
Good one. And if you want to know about sizes, you can ask, "What sizes do you have?" In most cafes, the sizes are small, medium, and large.
Some places use Italian names, tall, grande, and venti. That can be confusing for learners.
True. Don't worry if you get confused. You can always just say, "I'd like a small one, please."
What if you want to sit down versus takeaway?
You can say, "For here," if you want to stay, or "To go," or "Take away," if you want to leave.
Perfect. Now here's a social tip. In Western culture, meeting someone for coffee or tea is a casual, friendly thing to do.
Yes, if you want to get to know someone better, you might say, "Would you like to grab a coffee sometime?" It's relaxed and informal.
And it's not as serious as dinner. It's just a quick 30-minute chat over drinks.
Exactly. You can also have business meetings over coffee. People say, "Let's discuss this over coffee." It means, let's talk in a relaxed environment.
Coffee and tea really bring people together, don't they?
They absolutely do. It's interesting how a simple drink can create connections between people.
Sarah, some people say coffee isn't healthy. What do you think?
Well, like everything, moderation is key. A few cups of coffee a day can actually be good for you. It can help you focus and give you energy.
That's right. But drinking too much coffee, like 6 or 7 cups a day, might make you feel anxious or keep you awake at night.
Tea is similar. Green tea and herbal teas have many health benefits. They have antioxidants that help protect your body.
But tea has caffeine too, right?
Black tea does, yes, but much less than coffee. A cup of black tea has about half the caffeine of a cup of coffee.
What about people who are sensitive to caffeine?
They can drink decaf coffee or herbal tea. Decaf means decaffeinated. The caffeine has been removed.
I have a friend who can't drink any caffeine after 2 p.m. or she can't sleep at night.
That's actually quite common. Everyone's body reacts differently to caffeine.
Here's an interesting question. How much coffee or tea is too much?
Doctors usually say 3 to 4 cups of coffee per day is fine for most adults. More than that might not be good for your health.
What about tea?
Tea is gentler, so you can usually drink more. I drink 4 to 5 cups a day and feel perfectly fine.
I think the key is listening to your body. If you feel shaky or can't sleep, you might be drinking too much.
Absolutely. Pay attention to how you feel.
Sarah, do you remember your first cup of tea?
Oh, yes. I was about 5 years old. My grandmother made me a very weak cup of tea with lots of milk and sugar. I felt so grown up.
That's sweet. My coffee story's different. I first tried coffee when I was 16 and I hated it. It was so bitter.
Really? But you love it now.
I know. It took me a while to develop the taste. I started with sweet, milky coffee, and gradually I learned to enjoy black coffee.
That's how it works sometimes. Our taste buds change as we get older.
True. Now I can't imagine my life without coffee. It's part of my daily routine.
Same with tea for me. When I travel to other countries, I always bring my own tea bags because I'm so particular about my tea.
You're a true tea lover. I do the same with coffee. I even travel with a small coffee maker.
We're both a bit obsessed, aren't we?
Maybe, but there's nothing wrong with having something you love.
All right, everyone, we have a question for you. This is really important because we want to hear from you.
Here's the question. Are you a coffee person or a tea person? And what's your favorite type? Tell us in the comments.
For example, I'm a tea person, and my favorite is Earl Grey with milk. What about you?
Please write your answer in the comments below. We read all of them, and we love hearing from our listeners around the world.
Maybe you prefer both, or maybe you don't like either. Tell us everything.
Before we finish, let's review some important vocabulary. First, the basics. Brew, to make coffee or tea. Strong, has a lot of flavor. Weak, has less flavor, more water. Bitter, a sharp, slightly unpleasant taste, like black coffee.
Good ones. Here are some more. Steep, to leave tea in hot water, usually 3 to 5 minutes. Blend, a mix of different types of tea or coffee. Fresh, newly made. Stale, old, not fresh anymore.
Now some useful expressions. I need my morning coffee means you can't function without it. Let's catch up over coffee means let's meet and chat. That's not my cup of tea means you don't like something. An idiom.
Oh, that last one is interesting. Not my cup of tea is a British expression. It means something isn't your preference.
For example, horror movies aren't my cup of tea means you don't enjoy horror movies. Here are some more expressions. Spill the tea, modern slang meaning share gossip or tell a story. Storm in a teacup, making a big deal about something small. And coffee expressions, coffee break, a short rest during work. Wake up and smell the coffee means face reality, pay attention.
Well, Mike, I think we've covered everything about coffee and tea today.
We really have. From types of drinks to cafe culture to useful phrases, our listeners should feel more confident talking about beverages now.
Remember, everyone, the best way to improve your English is to practice. Next time you're at a cafe, try ordering in English.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn.
Before we go, let's do a quick recap. Coffee and tea are perfect conversation topics. There are many types of each drink. Cafe culture is great for socializing and practicing English. Would you like is how you offer drinks. I'd like is how you order drinks.
And most importantly, don't forget to answer our question in the comments. Are you team coffee or team tea?
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Daily Drinks Chat.
We hope you learned something useful. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with your friends who are learning English.
Remember, practice makes perfect. Try using these phrases in real life.
Until next time, enjoy your coffee.
Or tea.